Up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what tomato soup does to me.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? NeoDre here, bringing you guys another live stream. It's been a while, but I got my buddies, Mikaya, aka Ponpoko. I got Smashing Pumpkid, aka Ian. I got Tom McCurry, aka Poke Flurry. Um, and then I
That
got
works. I
Young
like
Breezy, 66 42 Hut Hut 961. Um,
Oh my
and my
goodness.
my humble self, Neo Dreo, as you guys know. We're just doing a hangout. It's not necessarily gonna be all Yu-Gi-Oh related. We're just chilling. If you guys have any questions, let us know, and we'll try and answer them as best we can. So
Yep,
what do you
you
guys
get a
want to talk about?
swiggity swaggity, what's in the baggie?
Say what?
Oh, Davey, pulled a card I put in my extra deck.
What?
Interesting. Oh, Rhapsody and Berserk. Very nice card. Helped me out a lot.
You know how you're only supposed to pull 5 hollows out of a deluxe edition? Not 5, but 3?
I didn't know you were supposed to get any. I've opened deluxe editions and never got diddly squat.
I mean, you
Exactly.
should get the
But I get the
binder.
worst luck with them though.
I didn't get bad luck at all, period.
Yeah, he has
Micaiah's pulls.
Yeah, he has a card. I want to swap him rarities with.
What did Vince say?
Vince
Vince
says
didn't say
he's
anything.
muted.
He's
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
typed in the chat then?
Swiggity swaggity, what's in the baggie?
Oh, that is his Cheetos poppers thing.
Yes, that was my annoying bag of shit.
Bag of fun? Bag of joy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bag of
bag of joy, 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 joy.
You guys know I don't know what fun is anymore because I'm a boring old stiff.
You're not boring
Well,
old stiff.
which means you got to get out of your funk, man. You got to buy some new paint, some new wallpaper, some new stuff, and you got to update to the 1990s. Oh, that is pretty beefy. That is pretty beast.
Oh, I'm picking up another one for $25 next paycheck.
That's not
Nice.
too bad, considering that thing's only been printed once.
Question is, do I
What would
build
you
a
guys say
Tempest
if
or
I
not?
decided to pick up another card game besides Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm already doing that.
If you were to pick up another, I would say it depends on what's big in your area. Either Magic or maybe Vanguard.
Magic. That's big in my area.
Honestly, I cannot stand like over an hour in one game. That's just no.
Oh, by the way, Davey,
What?
first frickin' pack of the deluxe edition.
Oh, that's Dalos. Nice.
That was first pack. And I was still shocked after I pulled the damn thing.
It's not the best secret rare. Secret rare is a secret rare.
I can't bitch and complain.
Can't bitch your community. You ain't
no
got
longer
that.
Tom.
Oh no.
He's
What was
changed.
it?
He's transformed. He's no longer Tom. He is now Thomas. Tom evolved into Thomas.
Davey.
Amaterasu.
Oh
No,
wow.
it's evil. Just what Mike Wachowski.
Mike
Hello.
Pulaski.
Can we just sell Jess to the black market?
There is no selling of people.
Yes, there is. There always is.
Actually, there is. You'd be surprised how much.
Oh, I know, but no legally of selling people.
Well, true. Not not legal in this country.
But in other countries, yes.
I mean,
So it's not a good thing by any means. But yeah, we're just hanging out, talking about whatever. It's not just Yu-Gi-Oh related, just whatever. We're just hanging out.
Right.
Who wants to duel me using
No.
the Yu-Gi-Oh deck in my Pokemon
I'll
deck?
do you on Death Pro.
No.
But I want to use my Pokemon deck.
Oh,
How about hell no?
I want to see how that would work. A Pokemon deck versus a Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Exodia, I win.
Oh no, like Pokemon have like attacks in the 40s while Yu-Gi-Oh has attacks in the thousands, so you kind of do the math.
But I'll take Pokemon's draw cards. Oh, draw like 9 cards.
Yeah, but then
Exodia, I win.
they can't go into defense mode, so
Hey,
Well,
yeah.
they do have a defense mode with their HP. That kind of is their defense mode.
Yeah.
oh, they
Right.
also murdered.
Oh, you picked up both those in your box? Wow.
Damn, girl, killing it.
I told you I pulled broke.
If only you had pulled those cards like about a month ago when they were a lot higher priced.
Yeah, no shit. Does anyone need a Ragnar Zero?
Nope.
Ian?
I do not, but thank you for offering.
Oh, you think that's bad?
I think Jess Wachowski needs a Ragnar Zero.
How? What makes you say that?
He
Oh,
needs-
Vince.
I could say something, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Mike Kowalski.
Does anyone need artifacts?
I can pick up like a playset of them all, except like when I was like something like that. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. My buddy goes and buys like 9 deluxe editions of one set.
Oh, Tom. Vince needs the Ragnar Zero. He's typed in the chat.
Just be like,
And Captain's like, I do.
Okay. Message me tomorrow when I get home from work.
Okay,
But
Vince,
that'd be
you heard
good.
him, Vince. And he's like,
I mean-
okay.
I mean, a
Or
life
in Vincent's accent, be like, okay.
Girl, you need like a new pair of shoes
Hey.
and like, quickly.
I made a Lightsworn player rage quit. I blew up
Good for you.
Lila with Murotech. He raged right afterwards.
Trying to find the other freaking card I pulled.
I could have summoned out assault mode as well. next turn.
What else
Oh,
are
yeah.
you looking for, Vince?
I got rid of my lights one stuff for a baby raccoon deck.
Didn't you already have the Baby Raccoon deck?
I did, but I was nice. I traded it to my buddy because he was really wanting it, and so I pretty much bought 3 structure decks, and I'm gonna probably be getting another set of light sworns. Like I'm basically gonna get everything in the structure deck again. So
Okay, Vince. Do you still need
Oh, he said let me go first. Thank you. I get to set up my play.
Vince? You need lightning, beige, compulse, and snow. Let me know.
I do.
You need
I
compulse.
do.
Secret.
I'll take
Okay,
the
give me
controls.
1,000.
It's secret. I can put it in my fusions.
Oh, wait,
No, no.
ew, evil swarms, ew.
You want all 5 of them, don't you?
Speaking
Oh,
of,
and set comes the back row.
Okay.
this is what I picked up at
Let me get
Nationals
the Ragnar
for
Zero out of this binder.
playset.
Oh, by the way,
Oh, you
David,
think that's sanctums?
the other card I pulled out of my
They got
deluxe.
really nice values on the artifact stuff too. It was really slick.
Oh,
Yeah. What did you do? Picked up like? Are you building an artifact deck or something?
I'm trying to build like spirits and artifacts, and then I play like Herald of Orange Light and stuff like that, and like Archlord Christia. So that's what I'm going for.
Don't be bad.
I
We'll
want to
see
build
if
my
it-
Inferno Tempest deck. Go to a regional and see how far I get.
A Tempest deck.
Inferno Tempest deck. See how far. I
Oh yeah, that deck really.
Dear God.
Inferno Tempest.
get. Wait. Was there any
This
decks
matchup's
that
already a mismatch. Though I
Was
beat
there
this
any
guy
troll
times in
decks
the
at
past.
Nats? Yeah,
What's
was there
up?
any troll deck- Was there any
Three
troll
was
decks
second
at
best
Nats?
one.
Were there any troll decks at Nats?
Yeah, was there any troll decks?
There was a lot of Chainburn, and there were a couple of Reversal Quiz OTKs in the top tables.
Here's the reversal quiz.
Who played Reversal Quiz?
No, I said there's the reversal quiz. It's gonna sneak in.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you can do
they
shit.
all like fizzled out though. Like that was only the very beginning of the news there. Any Reversal Quiz, but I mean,
Does anyone need Battle and Boxer Veil?
I actually know someone that does. You know,
Let's see how many I have, though.
I mean, I'll pick him up and I can trade it to him because he doesn't really like you. So, you know, not trying to
Does
say
anyone
anything
need
mean.
Tomahawk for some god-awful reason?
If Catapult Turtle still has rolling, where you can contribute and everything, then yeah. But since it don't, no.
Does anyone use Battle and Boxer Big Bandage?
Which one is that?
I just love getting these shitty hands.
I think I've seen a few of my friends play it, but I don't know.
I'll set it out.
War. That's like the first time in like a week.
Oh yeah, Vince, we need to talk later too about our trip, like tomorrow about our trade. If you got time tomorrow.
Just talk
Wait a
to
minute.
me.
What trip are you and Vince planning?
Damn
No,
Wabbit.
we're trade. We're talking about a trade.
Damn Wabbit.
Or
If we were if we were gonna make a trip, we'd go to Ohio and visit Pumpkin.
Aw.
Wabbit.
Jeez, guys, don't love me any.
No. The reason why is because Pumpkin's like a state over and all that. You're only a state over from me, and right
Oh,
now
yeah.
you're a state over from Vince.
That is very true. So, like,
Okay, I'm getting mad. I can't find my Infernal Tempest stuff. You
uh,
at?
No, I'm just sick of like bad hands.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I'm playing assault facts.
Oh
Don't
god.
care.
No.
Sorry,
Assault
but-
mode
No.
artifacts.
Bad.
No
Bad.
hands, no
Assault
trap tricks.
And, let's make a Joy Sparks remix and call it No Hands.
Wow.
Dumbest
That's bad.
pun I've ever heard.
Sorry, I had to do it.
do.
Wait. What's the idea, Vince?
Anyone with Chronomaly stuff they don't want?
Do you like need common stuff?
I'll be hoarding the
Like
phenomenal stuff.
spells and trap shit.
Well, I'm going through my commons now. Let's see what I got. Okay.
Micaiah,
No, I play Royal Decree and
There's a heads
Fire
up.
Kings.
don't ever do that again.
Okay.
Fire Kings don't want you to activate traps.
Why?
Gaga shit.
The Pharaoh versus Astral.
Oh,
Shut
you're
up.
just now watching that.
That was fun.
Oh, this is horrible.
Your face.
Oh my goodness,
God.
let me look at my grave
There's
drawer.
nothing else.
I found Super Polys if anyone needs them.
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We have a new visitor.
Who is it?
Stardust
Fuck.
Dragon.
Oh, it's Frankie.
Follow me.
Oh, I know.
Hello, Frankie.
Yeah, there's
Thomas.
nothing I can do on this.
He
won.
You're,
I got nothing.
what rarity on what, Vince?
Hmm?
No, Vince said what rarity? Like rarity.
Yeah.
Oh, they're commons. I got a bunch of commons.
Oh, I just love losing.
Where's that theme song?
Well, you're so good at losing, baby. Go on.
Does anyone
Thomas.
have number 6?
No.
I used to. Wait, I got commons somewhere.
That'll work.
I just gotta go find it.
This.
I want to afford the Chronomaly. Says they're
Wait,
roasted
Thomas,
rack.
you said you're going into Magic, right?
Yeah, why?
I'll give you 1 minute and I'll turn my camera on.
Oh, our national champion is a professional Magic player.
Does anyone know Avery's username for League of Legends.
No. I don't play that shit.
I don't know why.
Just A? I have no time for it.
Well, there's always time. You have time for the live stream.
Today's my day off.
Calm down.
Thomas.
What deck is that, Micaiah?
No, this is like all the magic cards I got.
How much?
I don't know. I have to go through and look so much things. It's just mainly red, black, and green. And
That
a few
works.
whites. And a few white stuff. A few whites.
That works. I'll take them.
I'll send you what I'm looking for later, Thomas, because I'm trying to find what I got here.
Jess, hold on. Jess, you beat me all last week. Working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and just having today off.
Interesting.
Fuck. Damn
Let's
it.
see how you feel at the end of the week.
That was a misplay on my part. Oh well.
I'm somewhat
That
sleep
wouldn't bother
deprived
me much.
now. Plus, I have to get up freaking early in the morning.
I'm used to that.
Vince, I wasn't talking about your dad, I was talking about us. Sorry, but...
Oh, I put that one. No! Misplay! No!
That's worked 3 to 12, so.
I missed. Look, I should have been able to deal massive damage.
Please don't whine. I'm not in the mood for whining.
I wasn't whining, nothing. I was just like, oh, I was just realizing I misclicked so bad.
Bum,
So
bum,
you just
bum,
came in,
bum, 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 bum,
Hello.
bum.
Thing is,
Stop
this guy
seeing
does
the
not.
Undertaker.
I have a better grade than this guy.
Found the solution around it, Davey.
Oh.
Good thing,
Oxygen, he probably has max C.
it is a good thing I have a second Google Plus.
I have 3, so yeah.
Oh wow.
So, is there a reason to have 3?
Yeah.
Jeff, my first account has all my music on it.
By the way,
YouTube
Vincent,
channel.
Dueling Network me.
And this one is my new channel.
Interesting.
I love how it won't let me look at my. What did he just mill?
So, get on my level.
Oh. He's having bad mills.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, you're a level below me.
I was talking about you, Micaiah.
I have Chronomaly Myo Carrier.
No. Thanks.
Well, I said I told you I was looking for my top.
I'm updating and subtracting stuff from this binder.
I found reasoning.
Yay, good for you.
So you got
Oh, this
three.
guy's playing a bad build.
Tonight.
Let's see. 1, 2,
What?
3.
Being sleep deprived is not fun.
Frankie, I'm on a level higher than you.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
Savage.
Thomas. Can you see this?
Hold on, I'm doing my binder real quick.
I found my number
I
6.
see it.
Here's. I'm just gonna OTK my opponent.
Hey, Micaiah, I already found my combo to get that thing out.
Nice.
You know, let me think. Golden Jet, sit on that, and sit on Moai. Then make Golden Jet's level 5. Wait till next turn, make them both 6, overlay into Atlantis.
Let's go, Vince. Get it, man.
I'm
I have
going to
an
bed.
idea how to make level 6s easy.
Alright.
You use that
Good night, Tom.
once that Shadows comes to TCD, you should use that trap. It's the trap monster. It's level 6.
I don't really care.
Come on.
That was
Wow. He was in a less than a perky mood.
You know what? I'm gonna side this card in my deck. Yep.
Well, Frank, you did kind of try and block him
But
before.
it was just to avoid the. It was just to avoid the confrontation.
The problem is, by trying to avoid it, you could have started a conflict.
Yeah. It's just that.
ironic.
It's just that Tom says sometimes the wrong things at the wrong time.
Huh. Yeah, I know.
Definitely not a fake. It's definitely not a lie. Like,
Yeah. Even so, you still gotta
I
give.
should have handled it
chance.
better.
Yeah.
It was just that it's from his history, from what I've dealt with Tom.
Yeah.
The track record he has set with me. That's why I wanted to block him.
Let's see, so that.
Although I would have done it, I should have done it better.
Oh, so he's gonna break through skill. That's
Okay.
fine.
I want to cry right now.
Oh yeah, Davey, the offer still stands, yeah.
Oh, on the stuff. Yeah. We can talk about it more later. But yeah, it's still good.
Good. I'll probably get that pretty soon. I just gotta wait till all the death stuff has settled down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
I
a
found
good-
it. Never mind.
Not a good time to pump a family member for the money they owe you when someone's dead.
Oh, I haven't been pumping nothing. I don't know what are you talking about. I haven't pumped
Me.
nothing.
I've been pumping iron.
Yeah, the iron's like 2 pounds.
No,
Mine's like
iron's
40.
pumping yes.
Mine's 40. And I got 60.
And the iron that you're pumping is the steam iron.
The other two.
Steam iron. You use that for clothes.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you're pumping.
I have my iron just for pumping my own arms.
Sorry, you just said that didn't work.
Let's see. Now, this graveyard isn't set up too well. It's not entirely horrible either.
Does anybody have fire and ice hands they want to get rid of?
I used to have one of each, but then I traded them away.
what do you put? What are your values on both?
Why, you have?
Yes.
How many?
2 of each.
Ooh, I'm interested. What are you looking for?
I'm not really.
Oh, he wants to play a game? Okay, Maxi.
Because I have I have deck skeletons I'm trying to get rid of.
Ooh,
What are
what deck
I have hunters.
Not particularly interested in.
I have this. I have a beast stun deck.
This guy's playing the Needlebug Nest. Oh, Frankie, I did find my box that had the stuff. I didn't end up leaving it at locals. It happened to fall under my bed.
I had a feeling it would be your bed.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have a Wait, no. TG. I have TG heroes.
Wait, that's a deck?
Oh, wait, what? This
Apparently
guy's
he
playing
wants to
such...
mix up weird decks. And there's that.
It's
Right,
with
yeah.
three. It's with 3 malicious and 3 destiny draws.
I must see this deck
What do
list.
you have left in there?
You actually want to see it? What about you, Andy? Are you curious about this TG hero deck?
Yes, I gotta see this.
Fine, I will show it to you.
Thank you.
I'll have to do it on Dueling Network because
He has a Leo play if he has Leo.
you actually never saw TG heroes before.
I have not.
I heard rumors of it. I've even tried TG Heroes myself once.
It's a good deck.
Okay, oh wow, this guy.
But I
Just give me
prefer other
Under Max
types.
C challenge.
Yeah, I guess he wants that challenge.
He's not getting enough advantage, and it's just helping me out. Mind you, I'm not in the best position right now myself, but
Right.
I could draw again.
I would have just attacked.
He's gonna make tokens, and I'm gonna get to draw again.
I wanted to see the TG hero.
I did.
I built Malefic Key. No, I tried TG Malefics. I need a little more work on that.
Wow.
I would have never done that. Especially after that Phoenix.
I'll take 800. That did. After all that, he did virtually nothing to me.
Let's see, I'm trying to remember what else did I put in my build. Oh, yeah.
Does anybody have grinder golems and necroface?
Sorry.
Soul absorptions.
Needle bug nest.
No.
Or no Tempest deck. No way.
DD Dynamites, Banisher the Radiant, those Scarecrows.
I have some mash stuff, but I have my own deck with them, so.
You know what? I think I will put Deep Vision and Macro in here instead of the Banisher.
Yeah, no, that kills Light Sworn if they don't get them fast enough. Yeah, Light Prisoner, well, Lila's shut down. And Raiko. Pro-Bit MST, they just put in a bigger wall. Decline.
Let's see.
Almost done with the TG heroes.
Oh no.
I still prefer play TG Nordics. It's fun.
I tried making that deck. I did not succeed.
What?
TG Nordics.
Oh, you just need the
Those guys.
gold facts.
Oh, okay.
The TG stuff.
Got this.
No big deal. I know how to build Nordics and all that a long time ago. Back in like late Festival Heaven, I started.
I used to play Nordics.
The same time.
My opponent rage quit. Not like I was gonna be able to attack or anything, but rage quitting. I've had so many people the last 2 days doing that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, imagine if I play Mirror Tech on your Lila, and you rage quit. I had one guy do that. It's because I blew up his Lila.
Okay, so you want to see the main deck?
I want to see this all. I must see
He wants it now.
this. No.
It's
Ian,
my money, and I want it now.
Do you want to see it too?
Hold on, give me a sec. I want to share a
He
link of
starts
a
pulling down his
picture.
pants like, no, that's not what we want.
Why is this? I'm not
Right?
showing the damn picture. What the heck? I want to see the photo.
Vincent going on Facebook like a pro.
I'm always on, well, almost always on Facebook.
Yeah,
I was
I
talking
know.
about though. I see myself. I'm gonna just message Vince.
Okay, here's the idea.
Check out this link when you guys get a chance.
Here's the main deck concept of TG heroes.
Frankie, why'd you type Mauna Kea?
That's how high that's my level. There.
Rod, you be
But I'm on a
hiding.
higher level. Holy shit. Does that actually work?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, hold on. There we go. Oh, you're the... Oh, no, that's not the Teledad. I know you were working on a Teledad deck.
Yeah,
Oh my
but
word, more Teledad.
this is
Reviving
TG.
Teledad, huh?
I call them TG heroes.
I wonder if TG Dad could work.
That's why this is technically TG Plant Dad.
Oh, I didn't see the
Yeah.
dad for a sec because a thing in my popped up. Oh, Micaiah rage quit.
and
But no,
have
I didn't see it initially because one of my thing on my screen popped up where it says like for adding people, muting people, or whatever. The thing that top pops up on the top of the screen was blocking the view of the Dark Arm Dragon. But I see it now.
it's a fun version of Hero of TG.
I build Malefic
Looks like
heroes.
Vince is having some fun.
I've made Malefic heroes.
Oh, he's playing. Oh,
How
ew.
does that look, Ian?
He's playing
Let me look.
Artifact Heroes. I mean, that's a cool idea and everything, but it's still ew.
Hey,
Okay. You want me
Is
to
that-
bust out Malefic artifacts
Does
now?
that look interesting to you?
Frankie, I don't see your deck list, honestly.
Yeah. You won't like
Right
when you
here.
think meters coming down
Look at
and
me.
small meters knocking
I'm
you
screen
out.
sharing it.
Alright.
It
There,
hasn't
clicked
changed
over.
yet, but
Here, let me post it in the chat.
okay, cool.
This is the idea deck list that you would want to build if you were trying to build TG heroes.
Oh, it's like a synchro-based version. It's actually showed up on my screen, so you don't need to worry about sharing it.
But it's
Or-
not bad, yo.
Yeah, that's cool too. Yeah, it's like interesting, I suppose. Like, hmm.
I also have this deck. Where are you, my
It's kind of weird that it doesn't have an extra deck. Like, I feel like that would be really important.
No,
Funny
that's
thing
just,
is, like, hey, Frankie, the funny
that's
thing
just
is, like,
this main deck
I
skeleton.
don't know if you heard, but the other guys were telling me earlier that Patrick Hoban got 2-0'd by 6 Samurais.
You did.
I hadn't heard about it till like before the stream started. I was like, that's kind of hilarious. Like, in a way, I feel bad for the guy, but that's kind of funny.
I mean, he was playing Sylvans, so
What?
if you
Oh, that's his own fault then.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. What cards do you have besides Fire Knight's Hand
what cards do I have?
that are worth mentioning?
I remember I went up against a hero deck. I mean, Rage quit because I had Crimson Blader on board.
If you told me what you have, I could probably. If you told me what you want, rather, I could probably tell you if I have it or not.
Do you have Dagusto Phoenix?
I do.
Hey, man, these guys summoned Shadow Mist, and I had Crimson Blader on board. Like he's scooped. What are you gonna do against Crimson Blader?
Do you happen to
Can't. Oh,
Sorry,
yes.
Frank, I didn't hear that last thing that you said.
Let's see. Do you have Curry Bandit?
It might have one extra. Maybe.
What are you looking for?
I'm not really looking for anything to be like 100% honest.
Because he got all the cards he needed for his deck at Nats, yo.
Yeah, and like every deck that I probably would like to make.
So what deck are you making?
Right now I'm making spirits and artifacts that I want to like. I want to play Herald of the Green Light, but I decided to build a deck that I could play Herald of the Green Light in.
So, are you trying to let go of the hands?
Uh-huh.
How much you value it in terms of price?
Of hands?
Yeah.
Give me your value, man. Like, I'll work with you from where you want to.
Okay, let me check eBay right now for the hands.
It's funny. You summon that one, and
I'm interested in building fat. That's how it goes.
yeah, Vince. You normal summon that one.
Yeah, he's interested in being fat. I mean, building fat.
So building
Fire artifact tricks.
Fire
F
Fist.
HAT.
I'm gonna play Max. Malefic
Technically,
artifact
if you're going
tricks.
fat that way, you got to have a PHAT.
So you'd be playing.
What archetype
Pokemon?
starts with P? No. What archetype starts with P?
Penguins.
Yeah, penguins, hands, artifacts, trap tricks.
My word.
Or it could be
soldier.
Penguin OTK.
Nah, I would have a Jinzo.
Or are you guys just being trolls?
Trollololololololol.
It's
Okay.
season to be jolly.
Okay, let's see. Do you
Is
have
this
any?
July? This is July.
I use that song for any season.
Vincent, need that curry bandit, yo.
Card curry, man. I'm trying to build. I don't
A
know if I
bunch
should.
of hands. Let me see.
I feel
Let
like
me cut
I don't
off
know if
some
I should give
hands.
up
I'll give
your.
you.
I don't know if I should give up your gear.
I don't know.
Gear will still be a thing, but
It's
not
still
as big.
deck with the first turn rules. Like going first, you're fine because you just set armor and pass with your
And
back,
You'll just set 4 back row instead of 5 back row.
basically. And you'll probably not open your gear all the time. So
Are
that's
you interested in any gear gears?
I already have the entire deck.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did.
I'd rather have ancient gears be a thing.
But
Ancient
I
gear
want to-
backs, man.
I wanted to try hunters. I wanted to try get rid of hunters.
I have
Ancient
no
gears
intention
use
of ever
survival.
hunters.
That deck, yeah, that deck is kind of.
It's not like necessarily the worst, but like it just is one of my least favorite rank 4 engines. That's just me being honest.
Which engine? I just I got distracted by a phone call. I didn't catch what happened.
So
I don't
Firehand.
I don't really like the Hunter rank 4 engine. I think that
Thunder Family. I mean, Family's not bad, but it's by no means
Thunder
the best.
Seahorse is just way too slow of a card.
By the way, are you willing to go a little bit lower than eBay price?
On hands,
Yeah,
what's the eBay price?
7.
That's bull
I'll
crap.
just keep them.
There's 7 to 8. There's 7 to 8.
No. I'll double check that.
I see them coming for on 7.
I mean, people were picking them up at 10s at Nats, so.
But that's because it's at max. You
I
should
mean,
buy
it was day 2, though. Like, that's when prices dropped. Like, I picked up Sanctums from some salty artifact player for 15s, so.
I told you. Like, Nats is where you can flip stuff on day 1 and let go of stuff day 2 if you don't like it anymore.
And then you can re-pick it up off of salty players on day 2.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I see Fire Hands going for around 7 to 9. 9 being the maximum, 7 being
Once
the...
Frankie's right.
I mean, I will probably just hang on to them then. They're still giving me value, so.
Okay, then.
But at the end of the day.
What about Curry
What-
Bandit? Do you have one?
Middle Earth, Liquid Fire. What?
Yeah, I do, but
What about Phoenix? Are you willing to let that go?
what do you put its value at?
Or what rarity is it?
It's secret.
About 10.
10?
Yeah, you want hands. Okay, I'll cut off some hands and I'll give you them.
No, Jess. We know things, but no.
10 cash?
Oh, Vince, you have to be like that.
Let me think if I have something worth. Did you already have? By the way,
You don't know, you're
do
gonna
you happen to
hurt
already
yourself
have
with negative
debunks?
energy.
What's up?
Yeah. Do you happen to have debunks already? Or are you looking for
Unfortunately,
them?
I only have 2.
I'm gonna debunk Vince.
Okay, you already have 2. Good. I thought you were looking for debunks.
Unfortunately, no. I've had debunks forever. So,
I picked up. You know, like when they were 12 apiece.
sure.
No, like 15 apiece before they shot up to like 20.
Did you pick them up then? Because that would be great.
I picked up 2 for 25.
Not bad. I picked
I was
two.
like-
You play stupid heroes with artifacts. It's not.
see what else.
Play our assault mode. It's a little tougher.
Are you looking for a 101?
Yep.
Nope.
Heroes.
I told you he picked up everything he needed.
Oh yeah.
Might as well
how much
play
money-
heroics.
He got his 101s, he got his Excited.
How much money did you unload on the event?
I actually sold a lot of stuff too. Like, I had a couple of Nationals mats that I sold for 20 apiece. So, that's pretty cool.
Did you get a Draco sack?
My friend has my Draco sack, so
Can't believe Draco Sack is going down in price.
Draco.
it's kind of believable. Most of the decks now don't even need it anymore.
And not only that, it's the fear of getting a reprint by the Megaton.
Maybe.
Because
I-
the Megaton did say they're gonna reprint from Cosmo Blazer up.
I mean, there's plenty of cards in that set, in those sets, though. Like,
I
I
mean,
don't think that they have an Alu card reprint. Like, that's the one card that I'm looking for. Just
Same
because I
here.
want 6.
Really? Excalibur? What happened to Blade Armor Ninja? That's
I just
44.
I want to play Ghost Tricks, but whatever.
Where do you
Might as
live,
well.
Ian?
I,
Let's see how fast
I-
it'll take to get here.
I
yeah,
live in Columbus, Ohio, so I
I
live
could
on
do
the
better than that, Vince. I could play extra sword on Blade Armor Ninja and do like 6,400 damage.
I'm trying to decide what deck I might run next week Saturday. If the
Good enough.
isn't on Saturday.
Play some random mix deck just for the fun of it.
No, because it's the TCGplayer.com state championship.
Oh,
So I gotta play a good deck.
Where's this tournament at?
Cowboy range.
It's
is
at
that
my
ideals?
That was
Oh.
Blade Armor Ninja. Just a 400 extra.
There was one of those tournaments in Indianapolis, I believe, like not too long ago.
The Yu-Gi-Oh one.
Oh,
The player events.
unless
Yeah,
State
that-
champion
you want your
one.
hands put off, Vince.
Actually, several states have been having those. I've been hearing online.
Yeah, because of the fact that
Mississippi one recently.
they're trying to
No,
rival.
Alabama. Excuse me, Alabama.
They're trying to rival what's that place?
NRG.
Yeah, they're trying to rival ARG.
I mean, I suppose, like, they'll probably never, like, really compete that hard with them, though. Like, they're just too small of turnouts.
Actually, no. In terms of in Magic, they outrank ARG. Just Yu-Gi-Oh! It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but that's Magic though. That's different.
Magic's very skillful though. That's the difference.
Oh, I never said it wasn't.
If you
Fun
try,
fact, our national champion
Monies.
is a professional Magic player.
Yep. If you try playing Standard, you have a hard time.
I think I'll just play League of Legends.
I'm not very good at League of Legends. So I've only played like 5 matches on it so far and downloaded it.
You actually downloaded it?
Yeah.
I'm mostly
Well, the only reason I did it, the thing is, part of the reason I did is I won a free character and skin by watching a Twitch stream.
funny. Same
Which
here.
champ?
That was a couple of years ago.
Which champ?
It was the All-Star one.
Oh shoot, no, I'm trying to remember the name. Let me
I
pull it
remember-
up. I can look at his name real quick. I just forget his name off the top of my head.
Mine was All-Star. The
The-
big bull with the ring in his nose.
Oh, Alistar. That's the
Yeah.
easiest one to get.
Well,
Well, he's
I'm
one of the
mostly-
he's one of the starters nowadays.
I'm mostly experienced with Ashy.
You could get Alistar for just subscribing to their YouTube.
Now I'm trying to get more experience with Warwick.
Oh, good luck.
Well, I've been pretty good. I still need work, but I'm
Let's
going through like
see.
the beginner of computer versus
Let's see.
I've tried. I went through
Champions.
Sheen.
I could play with you once I download it again.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Singed.
Wow,
Yes.
it's actually pretty expensive. What skin did you get?
The Riot skin.
Oh, not bad.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's what I won by watching a Twitch stream on the Twitch channel is called Ali Mew, she was giving away like one thing, and I happened to win. I happened to be the fourth person drawn because the first three weren't the first two people weren't actually were watching her thing, but weren't actually followers, so they were disqualified. And then the third person that was called wasn't at the stream, and they gave a thing. And then I was the fourth person. I was there, and like, yeah, I was like, everybody was like, yeah, he won. And other people keep trying to get the code off me, but I was like, I can't give the code out. It's only good for one use, I thought.
You can't give up the code?
Well, supposedly it's good. The codes are good. I thought they were only good one-time use period, but I guess the code is supposedly as good as once per server. How there's like NA, the EU, and other servers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I felt I won it, and it's supposed to be only one. I was told one per one-time use period, and so I used it, and just leaving it at that.
That
I'll
OTK.
be right back. I'm gonna go take out the trash, and I'll probably get League of Legends open up, and I can play with you.
Oh,
I've also been like experience with Tarek,
I got the trash.
the big blue
OT.
gem tank. I call him the gem tank. Tarek. Sheen, of course. Another tank.
Oh snap, Young Breezy playing Dark World. Play that Dark World synchro, man. Play that Dark World synchro.
I just recently I really want that blue bird, the icy bird one. I wanna try him on. Well, Sapphire's my first stone, so I play characters that are blue. Sheen,
Yeah, I don't know.
Tarek.
Let's see.
I'm best with Ashy right now.
I play Singed a lot because he's a free
I-
character and had the cool skin, so I'm like, I'll use Singed. I'll get used to him.
I played Singed too.
He's a character that likes running away, but you know what? You poison your opponent, and
Yeah, I know, you leave a trail of poison.
I know it's hilarious. Mind you, I still die a lot, but I finally killed my first champion not long ago. I'm not that good at the game. I mean, heck, I'm only level 4, but still better than nothing.
I'm 17 now.
Well, you've had it longer than I have, and you've played a lot more.
Yeah. You got all these runes. You got the runes, the masteries as well. Make your a champion.
Oh my goodness. I'll just take the MST.
About it.
Because my opponent's going to set a bunch of back row. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's either Evil Swarms or it's a stun deck that just uses that guy. One, two, three, four, two. Only two. Oh, that's not too unbearably bearable. What? And that card goes to banish itself. Oh, yep. Pandemic. Yeah. I'm just gonna get on in there. Get on in there. Gotta get on in there. Near Force. Oh, maybe D prison. Or nothing. Huh. Interesting.
Hooray!
He has another Evil Swarm, and he'll summon it. If I was in issues, I would. He's got to have a handful of monsters, because I mean, he only set 2 back row.
That being Shadal's, using like assault mode. Even though he first turned fused into a mid rash, I still beat him. I still able to summon on my assault modes. Well, you try to get me with Volcasaurus, negate.
Going
Oh, you
into
try to get
Opium. Yep.
You try
No
to
skill
BLS,
Opium.
no, mirror attack, and you quit.
Oh, and then set a few more. Let's see. I can do that, or that.
Let's see what.
Let's try and force some stuff out.
I really want to know Avery's name on Big Legends. I want to team up with him.
Wiretap.
Tap, 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 tap. Let's see.
Wow. Here's where it really gets dirty.
Nitty gritty.
Oh, my opponent. Evil Swarm is late.
I want to try out Anabia, the icy bird. Orchid's hilarious. Gangplank. Needly, no cat.
Oh, and what? He rage quits? So many people do that. I'm doing my siding, and then they just like, oh, lose connection, so rage quit.
Oh, it's not always rage quit. You can't always tell.
With as many times
losing.
as it's been happening with as many times as it's been happening to me today, and last night, I'm pretty sure 90+% is rage quit. But then again, I've been salty too, and when I'm like things, I've done my fair share of rage quitting. So I mean, I guess it's a fair thing.
Yeah, same here, same here.
I think everybody just salty this weekend.
I think everybody's
I'm not.
salty anyways.
No, you're not salty. You're just sour because of tomato soup.
The tomato soup was delicious.
I've also tried.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just meaning tomatoes are typically sour.
Are they?
Mm.
I don't really.
Technically, kind of. Though I've had tomatoes that are actually very sweet. So I guess it just depends.
I find it to just have a very mild, just like cooling flavor. Like, you know.
Well, it depends on the brand, how the tomatoes were raised, and when they were picked, like what variety and stuff. You know, there's a lot of variability in it.
I see what you mean. Hey, Davey, I have a quick question for you.
What?
Can Herald of the Orange Light be used in the damage step?
It can be used at any time.
Alrighty, good to hear.
Because it says when an opponent's effect would be activated, so it doesn't matter if it's damage step or battle phase, standby phase, main phase 1, 2, end phase, their turn, your turn, it doesn't matter. As long as you have the requirements.
So it'd be like perfection, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's just what I wanted to hear.
I'm not very good with Kyle. Mastery.
Yeah, Herald of Orange Light is too broken, especially in agents.
I've tried Rosie, the spellcaster.
What are you going on about, Jess?
I'm League still.
Oh, screen share it.
Oh, let's see. Let me pop this backdrop.
Because I think if I was to try and stream my own, League game, I think it might cause the entire live stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I own Ashy, Gran, Kyle, Master Yi, Z.
So you've invested a lot more
Mhm.
time in the game. I mean, I see your influence points are at almost 4,000.
Yeah. I, I I just save points until I get a good character, or wait for a new one to come out. Got Tarek. Oh, Malphite. That's another one I've used fast. Sing. Yeah.
Oh,
Got
it's
this.
pronounced singed
Singe. Yeah.
because it's not like sing like 80 like singed. It's
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
singe and then a D on the end.
Tarek.
But
He's
but
funny.
yeah, I mean, same difference. I mean, it doesn't matter what you call him. He's a good character all around.
I'm gonna unlock this guy, but I'm gonna wait. Maybe find something
You
else.
should unlock the ones that are on sale. Click the square that says on sale.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that are on sale right now. Oh, but even on sale, some of those things are still expensive. What the heck?
Yeah, Ziggs.
Well,
Hell,
that doesn't seem fair. That does not seem fair.
no.
But anyways, but Jess, if you want to add me on on League, I'll type in my name on the chat.
Right.
But I thought you were actually going to do like a match.
Uh,
But then again, those take too long,
I know, like at least 30 minutes, my word. At least.
if not longer. I mean, it just depends. I mean, I know it goes back and forth, but
Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I
And I'm
know.
sure Ian would be like, "Oh, what is this? I am bored now."
Oh, if it was League of Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend plays that, and he tried to get me into it, and I was just like, dear, I have no idea what's going on all the
I want
time.
to try and save up for some of these, you know, the most expensive ones.
Yeah.
Like, he literally kept on, like, explaining things to someone who, like, literally has no idea what's going on, as if, like, I was an expert. So, that was bad.
Yeah,
I'm
that is
sure
one
it was...
hard thing. If you're not learning from people who explain things well, it makes it really, really hard.
Yeah,
You know,
that just...
I kind of dealt with this. I kind of learned mostly on my own. Because I usually usually use Ashley.
Huh?
Okay.
Back. So you're actually buying some champs?
No, he was showing what he has.
Oh. Oh, Shyvana
Yeah,
went down in price.
Kyle, I'm not that well. I can't do Kyle very well.
Let me see the champs that are new again. Scroll down to the expensive ones.
The funny thing is, just about last week, the Zoc, the slime guy right there,
Yeah.
Zach.
yeah, he was on sale for like 300.
RP, but that's money.
No. I'm talking about the influence points. He was like 300 influence points.
Man, I could have bought
No.
him.
No, it wasn't 300 influence points. They don't change the influence points. They change the RP, the riot points.
Yeah.
Uh,
Our riot points are the ones they change. I
The
forget.
riot points, you use your money.
Yeah.
well,
I've
no
sometimes
matter.
got 3
Anyways,
riot
Frankie, if
points.
you want to add me on the thing, I don't play League very often, but I put my name in the chat bar.
Yeah. Volley Bear. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a new one to come out so I can buy it right away. That's why I'm saving up.
Yeah.
I
And
got
then
enough change.
the only character I've actually bought with my points, but I think I did by mistake. I used my riot points instead of my influence. Was Scion
Scion.
because he was on sale. He's the one I was thinking of that was on sale the other week.
Yeah, the green guy there. Teemo, oh my word. He's strong. Later in the game, Teemo just takes out champions left and right. It's funny.
But the one I think the character I hate the most is Nunu.
No, no, yeah. No, no,
This
no, no,
guy.
my no.
Yes.
Nunu too strong.
Obviously, yeah. What about Annie with her bear? Teddy bear. Man, right now I can buy up all these the least expensive ones right now. Just buy. But,
Bye bye
all
bye
the
bye bye.
stuff.
Sell.
You can't. I wish you can sell. That would be hilarious. Yeah, all a star. It's difficult to use him.
Yeah.
Jax? Oh my word, he's ridiculous.
Anyways,
Yeah.
though, Ian, since you were at Nats, and I know you just got home. You said you got home not long ago from it. Do you want to tell us about your experiences in Nats, like the fun stuff and everything else?
Sure. I can do story time for just a little bit.
Here we have kids story time with Smashing Pumpkin.
Alright, so Friday was the day that I ended up going to Nats. Um, I wanted to get there at around 10 o'clock, and that would require me to get up at like 6 o'clock. But my dad told me that I should probably get my car checked to make sure that everything's good and dandy before I leave. And it was a good thing I did because my brakes were like off of its like alignment or whatever. I'm not really a car person, but my brakes were kind of shitty. So I spent 4 hours at the car dealership or whatever, and I fixed up my car so it was looking nice. But at that time it was like 12 o'clock, so I wasn't gonna get there on time. So that was unfortunate. But as the day went on, like it slowly got better, obviously. Um, sorry, I need to get my charger for my laptop. But in any case, I went down. I went up to Detroit with my friends Cisco and Dominic, and they were pretty. It was a pretty um, uneventful car ride, fortunately. What ended up being like the biggest culture shock to me was how bad Detroit was. Like I had always heard like stories and stuff about how like Detroit is just an utter shithole and like that like everything there is like just terrible. But I'd imagined that like there'd still be like people walking around like in like major cities, you know. But it's like literally like a ghost town. Like you barely see people like moving in the streets. There are like no cars in downtown, which for me in Columbus would be like insane if that were to happen.
Once Jesse reaches level 30, he'll be good.
And then there's graffiti everywhere, which is actually kind of it was so weird. Like it would be like on the sidewalks, it would be like on buildings. There were a whole bunch of abandoned buildings too. It was just so weird. Like it was like I'd like survived the apocalypse or something. But in any case, our hotel was fine. Like it was like a kind of like dingy hotel, but it was the cheapest one and it had the highest rating for the cheaper hotels, so that was nice. And nothing really eventful happened. Our friends came in at around 10 o'clock, so we ended up hanging out the night with them, which was pretty fun. We actually did go to the event on Friday, and we like traded and picked up stuff. That's where I got my Exiton night, which was cool. Uh, so then we go to Saturday, sorry. And Saturday we get
What
to
did
the
you give
event.
up for the Exiton?
What's up?
What did you give up for the Exiton? Just curious.
$60, two ultra maliciouses, and DT Shadowmere.
That's
Interesting.
not bad at all. That's not bad.
No, like I was just really happy that that's what happened. But in any case, like I get there with a lot of time to spare actually. I get to meet up with some people. I got to talk with Cordero for a little bit. I got to talk with Robbie, which was cool.
Isn't
Uh,
Robbie kind of Freaking tall.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is very tall.
I mean, he's about as tall as I am. Like, he might be a little bit taller. He's like 6'5".
I thought fat people wouldn't be that tall.
I mean, yeah, he's a pretty huge dude. But in any case, uh, as the tournament starts to progress, like I start doing well. I won my first 3 matches in a row, and for round 4, I ended up being at table 1, which was pretty awesome.
Did you face up Mike Steinman?
What's up?
Did you face up Mike Steinman?
Unfortunately, I lost the match that I was at table 1 at, but there were like 20 or 30 people watching my game, which was pretty cool.
Who did you face off against at table 1?
Fire Fist, Artifacts, Trap Tricks.
Was it Mike Steinman?
No, it was.
You already said it wasn't, Frankie. Pay attention.
Who was it?
I can't remember his name. He ended up actually like dropping his next 3 rounds and dropping out of the event, which kind of sucks. But he was actually a really good player. He drew the absolute gas against me though. Like he had like Wolfbart and Dionysus all live, and then he finished it up with having a Sanctum, and then activating another Sanctum after that, and I was just like, my engine's entirely dead. Like I can't do anything anymore. So that was kind of interesting. But he was a good player. Like he played around my Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare, which like won him the game, which was pretty awesome.
So what were you playing?
I was playing Spirits, Trap Tricks, and Hands.
So are you gonna try to change it to Spirit Artifacts?
I'm changing it to Spirit Artifacts just because I want to play Herald with a green light. Like I think it's probably going to be an inferior deck, but it'll be.
You could put Chrissy in there.
I already did.
What about Orange?
I already did.
I think that's what he meant to say instead of green light. I think he meant to say orange light.
I have side deck green light. I have an ulti green light somewhere. I picked
Oh,
up
nice.
So
Are
I
you
just
up for-
I want to play this deck, and I want to play Spirits. So it's just like
So you got 3 Sanctums already?
yeah.
Jealous of
I
the deals you got.
I'm a very tenacious trader, so I get what I want.
I'm a very persuasive guy. It's just that most people don't have what I want.
I mean, at Nats there's like 4,000 people there, so
They're bound to have what you want.
yeah. In any case, I keep on playing my rounds. I end up being 5-1. I play against Corey, whatever his name is, the guy that won Nats. And we actually play out like the most epic game of my life. Where it was like a mirror match sort of. Like he obviously was playing Hat, but like we were playing a lot of the same cards. And it got down into a top deck situation in time. And I made
You had a feature match?
It was not a feature match, unfortunately, but
You should have gotten a feature match playing Spirit.
that's what I was like. But some other Spirit guy got a feature match. I was salty.
Was he playing the same build as you?
No, he was playing Kage Tokage, which is a card that I hate with a burning passion.
So you're playing Chaos Fairy, Chaos Spirits.
I still play BLS in my Spirit build, but
But I mean, I'm more Chaos oriented. I like Chaos Wizards as well.
I doubt that, but he might have. Like, I didn't see his deck. In any case,
I can understand Assault.
yeah, like, I mean, I read his match.
Calm down, Frankie. Calm down. Deep
He
breath.
played pretty well. But yeah, so that was round 7. Round 8, I play against Cyber Dragon Nationals, which was totally unexpected. But I ended up reading all of his cards and knowing what they all did, so I managed to move through that pretty well. And I actually was able to stop his like OTK through what was it? He activated Trap Stun and Power Bonded into Cyber Twin Dragon, and then attacked into my Book of Moon. So I was just like, yes, there's justice. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
I mean, like that was just kind of interesting, like how his deck worked. I wish I was able to get a like deck profile on that, but unfortunately he left immediately after losing, so there wasn't much I could do. But he was a super chill guy. Like most of my opponents were actually really nice people, which is something that I really appreciate. So that was cool. And then in the final round, I play against Lightsworn, and basically what ends up happening is that he takes game one, and then I take game two going first, and then game three, um, he basically makes a field that it's impossible for me to get over, despite drawing like 10 cards off of Maxi. So I was just like, there's not a lot I can do here. So it just was kind of a shitty way to end the day. But like a 6-3 record's not bad. I checked my place. I got 218th out of like 1,700 people. So
Was that good enough to make day two?
unfortunately, no. It was a cutoff to people that had 19 points, and I had 18. So
Oh, I see, I see, I see.
yeah. So my day was over. Fortunately, my friend Cisco went 6-2-1, but he had really, really bad tiebreakers, so he didn't really feel like playing day two very seriously. But fortunately, me and Dominic both convinced him to try and play it out. So he comes back day two, but he ends up losing anyway. So that sucks. But yeah, it was really cool that my friend made day two. So we were all really proud of him. And then from that point on, we basically just traded and bought cards.
Good price.
The one shitty thing that happened to our group at Nationals was my friend's Exciton got stolen. His opponent made a 101 and took his Exciton Knight. And then after the game, he didn't give the Exciton Knight back. So he just kind of put it in his deck box. And like we all knew that he had it because like there was no one else that could have taken it. But like the event staff at the venue, they basically said that there was no way of proving that that was our Exciton Knight. And we actually saw him like sell it off, and we tried to call him out and like tell the vendors, but there was nothing we could do, and like the vendor really didn't care. So
Yeah, the people are assholes when it comes to this kind of stuff.
yeah, it was super unfortunate, but I lent my friend my Exciton Knight for the rest of the tournament, so that was
Why
cool.
because he needed it for it. It was also on his deck list.
Yeah, it was, if he got deck checked, like he would have been disqualified or gotten a penalty or something.
Didn't you make the cake? Didn't he tell them that it was in his deck list? The Exciton Knight was stolen.
I mean, like, yeah, but there was no way of proving that that guy stole the Exciton Knight, is basically what the event coordinator told us.
So what happened? Did he rush, put away his stuff after the match was over?
Yeah, like, he was pretty mad at my friend because, like, my friend's kind of, he's not really an asshole, he's, like, just, like, not a very, like, fun person to play against. But,
So,
like,
but was he packing up in a rush? His
I mean,
opponent?
there's no way, like, we
No,
didn't
no.
really have eyewitnesses to the event, so, like, except for Cisco, my friend, so.
That's
Those-
why I wouldn't. When I go to the Nats, I probably leave everything that I have that I don't want get stolen at the
Yeah,
hotel, at like with you guys, no, at a hotel or at home.
I mean, like, he kind of needed the Exxon Knight, like, in his deck to actually, like, play with. So, we tried to confront the guy afterwards and, like, his friends and, like, tried to, like, make a deal for it, but there was just no way.
You could have kicked his ass.
I mean, that was the alternative. My friend was so pissed. He was just like, "We're gonna just jump him," and I was just like, "No, we can't do that. Like, we're
Chill.
not really about that."
But then again, this is Detroit.
I mean, we're still not really about that. Like, there's always like a peaceful way to like solve confrontations, and my friend decided to be the bigger man and just like let it go, which really sucked.
If that happened to me and I know the guy,
I mean, we had no idea who this guy like we knew who he was like based off appearance, but we had like
No, man. I meant if I know he stole it, like if it was right in front of me, like like during the match after game,
hmm,
I quickly grab that Exciton, and if he says get away, I punch him right there. That's
I
mine.
mean, that would be assault.
Yeah, but I could say, oh, he's trying to steal my stuff.
But you have no evidence.
I usually mark my sleeves, my extra
Uh,
deck sleeves,
well, I mean,
to identify them.
that might be something to do in the future for my friend. So I'll
Like
tell
tell him to like initial his sleeve,
him, right?
because
Like like an identifying mark if it's like an expensive card.
you can tell, because you're allowed to have cards with different sleeves in the
Yeah.
extra deck, so you can alter your sleeve in an extra deck. Just make sure it's not the same sleeve as your.
Yeah, but like the thing that could happen in that situation is like they could just trade off the sleeve. That's
Yeah,
the,
but at that moment, like if he take, like at the game match, you guys return each other card, like you ain't leaving until you give me back my card,
right.
or mark the card itself if he's not gonna sell it.
Yeah, like
Like if
it
he
was just
doesn't,
it was just an odd situation. Like I think we handled it the best we could, but
because if he didn't, what is it? Because if he wasn't intending to sell the Exciton Knight, he could have marked his Exciton Knight, like the actual card,
mhm,
like with a Sharpie, in a way that he only knows that's his.
right.
So if you were to trade off the sleeve, you could say, "Oh, I marked this card."
I mean, like it's just water under the bridge at this point. There's nothing we
Yeah.
can do about it anymore. Like he's long gone. The Exciton Knight is long gone.
He'll get his pay. He'll probably get his stuff stolen. That guy.
Uh, hopefully, I guess. Like
What?
karma.
Next Nats, he gets his entire the next money card stolen.
I mean, I would
He's,
never wish that on anyone. Just being the victim of someone who's gotten like something stolen from them. Like it's just like unfortunate that happens in the game.
yeah.
Like
Ass.
that actually happened to me. Like round 3, I was playing against Madolche hands, and we actually had the same color sleeves. We had like the neon green, and um, I took one of his hands that he special summoned through one of the other hands, and took it with my 101, and then it just got slipped into my deck in between rounds. So I was just like, oh dear, like I'm playing like 6 hands. I mean, I'm playing like more hands than I'm intending to. Like I just threw it out before the match started, so I didn't get like penalties or anything. But like, it was crazy, and I was just like, if I don't find this Madolche player, like he's going to just like be like completely lost. But fortunately, I found him again, and he was really thankful. So I'm glad about that. Just have to be like a good person playing the game, I guess.
Yeah, but most players aren't nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's no intention. There's no like real like benefit to like being nice in the game. So most people aren't. But
Sadly, there's no benefit to being nice in the real world.
in any case, like the only other fun thing that happened was I ended up doing a little bit of legal gambling, which was fun. Like I rolled for cards for the first time in my life. Like we both put up like low stakes cards, like under $10, and I won. So I picked up a free Belize and a free Dark Strike Fighter.
Thank you.
So that was pretty cool. That was the first time ever that someone offered to do that with me, and he was like,
What is? There's actually legal gambling.
yeah, if both parties are consenting, and like,
Oh,
it's
you're not
like,
supposed
Well,
to.
technically it's not, but anyways, that's besides the point.
I mean, it's like a gray area, but it's it's just for fun, and it's not like for any like monetary gain, technically.
Well,
So
that is a loophole around it. It's just you're playing for cards, not cash.
yeah, But anyway, like that was just fun, something to do. Like it was really exciting, and that was kind of cool. I'd never done that before, and I probably won't do it ever again because I hate gambling. But
And it's better not to, because if you get caught, Konami will be like, bad.
yeah, probably. But the last thing I did at the end of the day was I just made like tokens. Well, went to like the token booth, so that was cool. They also had like a giant like field, and they had like all giant cards
Oh,
to play.
Attack of the Giant cards.
No, not Attack of the Giant cards. They like literally had a deck of
It was like a
giant.
giant playfield.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was just like, I kind of want to do this. Like, it had like Blue Eyes White Dragon in the deck, and it had like Dark Magician, and it had like some broken ass like cards. And it was just like, I wish I was like doing this. This is freaking sweet. But I didn't have any time day one, and day two I was too busy trading and stuff. So that kind of got the best of me. But that's cool. Like, uh, fuck. Hopefully I saved my deck on DN, but that's beside the point. Yeah, made these two cool tokens, and there's another set of tokens that my friend has. That's me, Dominic, and Cisco. So he has those, which is cool. And yeah, then I ended up driving back, and now I'm here on this live stream talking about my Nats experience, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So thank you guys so much for listening to my story. Nobody really gives a shit normally about what I do, so it's nice
It's
every
interesting.
now and again.
That's
you.
cool. And again, congrats on doing so well. You did much, much, much better than what I did at last year's Nats. At last year's Nats, I did X3 drop after 3 rounds.
I mean, that does happen to like what, a quarter of the people that enter the event. So I mean, just getting to Nats by itself is somewhat of an accomplishment, in all honesty.
Now let's see if David can do it again.
Let's see if Davey comes to Nats again. I'd love to see Davey, like in person.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It just depends on my financial situation stuff. If I can get the funding together, I will be going to YCS Dallas in October, and which will be at the beginning of a new format, mind you. And if I get to go to that, I intend to win the entire event. I mean, mind you, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna win the entire event." It'll be my third YCS ever. My first YCS I made, which was YCS 100, I made day 2. But then I had a tie and a loss and just did drop after that after a 5-3-1 record. And then my second YCS, which was also in the same year but later, was YCS Seattle in November 2012. I not only made day 2, I made top 32 with Chaos Agents. So I've been improving thus far. So the way I figure, third YCS will be the charm. Not only will I make day 2, not only will I make top 32, I'm going to win the whole thing.
We'll see.
You go, Davey. You can do it.
I'm curious. That's how.
As for what I'm running, that will be another story.
I mean, it'll be the beginning of a new format, so no net decking.
That's
That's
for
all.
darn sure.
Yeah.
When is YC? Which YCS are you going to?
The one, YCS, well, technically it's YCS Arlington, but basically YCS Dallas in October.
You're actually going to that one?
That's the one I want to go to because Kaiba Jeremy is supposed to be there, Zack Attack 38 is supposed to be there, Chachi Cortez, aka The Last Bill, is supposed to be there, Sayers 13 is thinking of flying down there for his birthday. So yeah, it's a good chance, and plus I get to more than likely I'll hopefully get to see some of my old college friends that live in that area. So I mean, it would be a good experience.
I would probably go to the Anaheim one.
It would be about the same price either way. Believe me, I've been looking at both. and the flights would be about the same price. So I mean, pay
Yeah,
800 to go to LA or pay 800 to go to Dallas.
but I don't have to pay for
Yes,
my.
on the coast.
Well, that's also the other thing is if I go to Anaheim, I don't know as many people in California, so I wouldn't be able to get hooked up with rides or anything. I'd have to get my own car rental, my own hotel, and that would get really expensive. Whereas I've been talking with Kai Jeremy, and if it works out, I would not only be he would pick me up, and I would help with the cost of the hotel, but we'd be staying at a relatively cheap hotel, so it wouldn't be so bad. And the only thing I would have to cover is basically my own flight and to help out a little bit of gas, and that'd be about it, and my own food costs. So I mean, it'd be a lot cheaper, Frankie. Trust me, Frankie. I've been looking at this like crazy.
It'd actually be cheaper for me for Anaheim.
Well, for you because you have more options out of Honolulu.
Oh, I
Here,
have family.
be a big. Well, yeah, there's that too.
I have family near Anaheim, so I could go like, hey, can I crash at your place, Auntie? Sure, I'll feed you too. I'll be like, sweet.
Well, if
Cover.
I mean, I have family that does live. Well, technically, I do have family that lives in that area. Or at least. Oh, it's starting to rain. No wonder it's getting muggy over here. No, I mean, I do have family in California, but I'm not really close with them. So, and I stayed with my family for YCS 100, and it wasn't the best situation.
Was it kind of awkward?
Very, very awkward. So, and just because of miscommunications and stuff, there was a lot of tension, and I wasn't intending to have tension at all. So I don't want to put that pressure on them again. So, I'd rather stick on something else and stuff. Believe me, if they were having instead of in Anaheim, if they were having YCS in Seattle in November, I'd be going to Seattle because I know the area. I have friends there, I have family there. Even if I was staying in my own hotel and have my own car rental, I know the area so well. So I mean, I would go back to that, but I don't know when the next time will be that they have a YCS in Seattle.
I wonder if they'll ever have a YCS
In Hawaii.
That's my big hope, but another Vegas one.
Oh, they'll have one in Vegas probably again, but give it a couple of years.
I'll probably be like flying over there, crash at
And
it.
I was tempted to go there, believe it or not. I was tempted to go to YCS Vegas, but considering I was going to Vegas in June, I couldn't really afford it very well.
You wouldn't be able to spread your money out well.
No, I mean I was making decent money, but I mean I had a lot of other expenses at the time, so it was
I mean, spreading out the cost would have been
really hard.
unadvantageous.
I
Yeah.
can wait for another YCS in the Midwest. Like, the one in Philly was, like, a little bit too out of the way for me, unfortunately, because I'd have to have driven there by myself. So that would have not been cool. But, like, hopefully, like, they have one in Indy or possibly, like, I don't know,
Ohio.
Columbus would be nice too. But
Oh,
Ohio.
Ian, by chance at Nats, did they announce where next year's Nats would be?
no, I think it takes a lot longer for that, like, to get all settled, unfortunately.
It'd be nice if Konami would work well enough in advance to have these things planned out.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
if
hope
you,
that next year Nats is not in Detroit again, because that would really suck.
Okay. So this year's Nats was in Detroit. Last year was Chicago. Where was the previous year's Nats for 2012?
It was in Columbus.
Oh, okay. So if you look at that, like Columbus, Ohio, Chicago, Illinois, Detroit, Michigan, would it be possible for the next one to be like, say, in Indianapolis, Indiana?
I really
That'd be
hope so.
nice.
it seems like they're going more West Coast now. They're
No,
starting
no,
to
no, no,
drift-
no, 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 no. For Nats, they always keep in the Midwest.
Yeah, that's generally the rule of thumb. Like,
The reason they do it is so the Canadians can get there a lot more easily.
True.
it could actually. There's no way it's going back to Wisconsin. Not like what happened after last time. Unfortunately.
What happened to Wisconsin's one?
A lot of people got their stuff jacked, and this guy punched a hole in the wall, and then like the event coordinators would not have any more Yu-Gi-Oh events at that venue.
Uh, That would put a dampener on it if people are being dumbasses.
That's why Bryson. That's why Bryce is upset about that.
Vince, our MCole 40 did it. That's kind of funny.
No, but you know what? If I had to put my guess, it would probably be in Indiana. I would think either that or Minnesota. But I don't think Minnesota. Well, other than regionals, Minnesota doesn't really have major events.
It could be in Minneapolis. It's been a while since they've had a YCS.
No, I'm talking about Nats.
Oh, Nats?
Well, actually, that's possible. I mean, Minneapolis, that would be a thing. Minneapolis, like I said, Indianapolis, Indiana.
It could go back to Pittsburgh. That's always a possibility.
Well, true. That's right. I keep forgetting. Technically, Pennsylvania is in the Midwest.
Yeah, and I think it's like, I forget whether it's 8 or, I think it's only 8 hours from Canada, so that's not too terrible.
Well, either way, like I said, I will. If things work out, I will try to go to Nats. I'll try if I can get my. I can't even speak right now. Definitely, if I can get the funding together, I would go to YCS Dallas, like I said, because I found I do typically a lot better at YCSs than I do at regionals. Mind you, I haven't been to a ton of either. I've been to 4 regionals and I've done horrible at all of them. And 2 YCSs, both of which I made day 2, and I have 1 top 32 to my name. So I mean that's not a lot of credentials, but as you can look from the flow, I do better at YCS than regionals.
Mm-hmm. Like, I totally understand that. Like, generally, like, at smaller events, like, I don't take them nearly as seriously as I take, like, a much larger event, so I can totally get that. Like, generally, for, like, regionals, I put in, like, maybe, like, 2 weeks worth of, like, testing, and then I just kind of go with it. Unless it's, like, something, like, super duper rogue, then it's probably a little bit more testing. But with, like, this year's Nats, like, I think I tested for, like, a solid month and a half just with spirits. And honestly, like, I, like, knew every ruling, like, by the back of my hand. I didn't need a judge call for anything. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I can totally understand why doing better, bigger events, like, makes sense. Like, there's, like, more pressure, I guess, to succeed.
Honestly, I don't. Actually, I want to compete at a YCS to see how well I do.
They're really fun. The first YCS I went to was a total blast. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play the deck that I wanted because my friend was just like, I'm going to play this deck. And I was just like, sure.
What deck was he playing?
He was playing Dark Worlds, but he didn't take my advice for anything that I was, like, testing with. So he ended up going, like, 1-3 drop. So I was pretty mad because we both bought a tour guide and we both put the tour guide into the Dark World deck, and he just, like,
screwed it up.
Yeah, like, he just played really badly, and he, like, fucked up with the deck way too much by, like, buying cards at the last minute.
See, that's what I mean. When I go to my events, I typically have my deck list already written out and just have everything ready to go. Even if I potentially could pick up other things, I prefer to have my deck ready to go and not have to make any other changes to it.
I usually fill out my main deck and leave my side deck empty just in case I want to add in some last minute cards, pick up some last minute cards, and then fill in my side deck.
I was playing 0 Fabled Raven in my deck, and I think I was actually playing Dragnow, but he decided to play triple Fabled Raven and no Dragnow into the Graves, and it was terrible. And he also decided to play Dark World Dealings, which I told him would be a terrible idea because the mirror match was going to be extremely relevant, because this was the first week that Dark Worlds were legal.
That long ago.
Yeah. This was like.
So what about now?
What's up?
Did he do well now?
Yeah, like that's actually Cisco who actually day two'd nationals. So like he's actually a good player. He's just like really headstrong. Like he doesn't
Cisco.
yeah, he doesn't take my advice on a lot of stuff and it kind of bothers me, but
What does he is he on DN?
no, he doesn't play online. He doesn't play very much at all actually.
Ah, okay. Because there was this Cisco on Dueling Network that was irritating the hell out of me.
Yeah, he doesn't like DN very much. He says that he gets terrible hands and I'm just like yeah, I guess. But yeah, he just has a vendetta because he plays against a lot of like trolly people.
I'm
And
usually a troll.
what's up?
You wouldn't probably not like dueling me then. I would troll the living daylights out of him.
Probably not. Like he probably just quit. Like honestly, like he just like doesn't want to deal with people like that.
But the type of trolling I do is the good kind. I stun you.
He'd probably be fine with that. He actually just like scoops a lot. Like he's literally just like 90% of the time, like when I'm playing like DN and he's like co-oping with me, I suppose. Like he's like seeing how like hands work. He's just like, bro, you should just quit. And I'm just like, no, man. Like I have stuff I can do. Like it's not like I auto lose to that Draco sack on the board. But he's just like, nah, man, you're done. Like I ended up playing out of it, and he's just like, whatever. You should have lost. And I was just like, okay, but it's cool.
But I'm definitely looking forward to like the next time I can go to a Nats or a YCS. Heck,
Oh,
even the next time I possibly can go to a regional on Oahu, I'm kind of stoked for the next opportunity.
Heck,
how often do they have regionals in Hawaii?
They're held on Oahu. They're either held by the Planet or Ideal 808. And they're held at different times. Like usually, the Planet holds the one that's in the fall, and the one that's in the spring is held by Ideals typically.
Oh, I see.
all
it's
I
gen-
know
So it's generally like one every 3 months or something like that.
No, twice a year, pretty much.
Oh, twice a year. Shit.
that's how bad we got it.
Well, the one thing is though, when they have the OTS championship thing, both Ideals and the Planet hold them on the same day.
I did pretty good on the OTSs.
It kind of sucks that we don't have like more events in Ohio. Like the only like real events that we have are regionals in Columbus, and those only happen like twice a year. And then there's the extravaganza, which happens.
At least you get the extravaganza. I mean,
The extravaganza.
you don't get nothing out in Hawaii like that.
The extravaganza is honestly like nothing to write home about. Like, it's basically like only like 70 people show up, so it's basically like a big locals. So
And it's sad.
I know it really is. Like the first year that we had the extravaganza, we literally had like hundreds of people. Like,
Second year went down.
yeah, like we actually got a really small, much smaller venue this year, so that kind of blew. Magic the Gathering basically took up like 2/3, well, more than 2/3 of the event hall. Like probably like around like 5/6, and like 1/6 was devoted to Yu-Gi-Oh. So that kind of sucked.
Oh, Magic the Gathering has a
Yeah.
better player base.
That's true. Cardfight Vanguard actually had their own room. Like there was a 3v3 tournament going on that had like 400 players in it.
Oh wow.
LOL. Again,
Yeah.
that's why people are leaving Yu-Gi-Oh for Vanguard, and they're gonna pretty soon leave Vanguard right to go back to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Basically.
Yeah, Vanguard, which was starting to take over, being like the second most profitable card game for my locals, has died off, and Yu-Gi-Oh's took him back over.
Yeah, but the reason why is because the game's getting more and more expensive.
Well,
It's also
Vanguard's expensive to begin with.
It was never expensive to begin with.
$20 for a starter deck?
Yeah,
yeah, use that
but
start in like a tournament and like not like die.
yeah, that's
Oh,
why.
Like
Um,
if you went into like a serious tournament with like a Yu-Gi-Oh starter deck, you'd get murdered.
oh, true.
and not only that, like perfect guards are not that expensive, depending on the clan. Um,
I just don't
most
like how Vanguard doesn't get any more complicated. Like there aren't like any rule changes or anything. There's not like any like
big
just
rule changes.
it
But the
just
thing,
doesn't it
the
just
only
gets
thing,
very stale.
the only thing I don't like about that game is like it's literally just 80%, 80 to 90% luck.
I mean, yeah, like there's not a whole lot you can do if like they get like a double crit. You're just like, oh, I take 4 damage. How was I supposed to know that?
Or if you are about to win and a 6 trigger healed.
Yeah, it's
No,
just too
that's ever.
it's too confusing to me.
It's not that good. It's actually really more simple than Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's like a very simple game. Like it's like euchre.
Like you could just pick up a starter deck and know what you're doing. Like you just watch someone play one time, you figured out how to play the game.
And it's probably easier if you actually pick it up and play it than just have somebody explain it to you.
No, you just watch someone play and you figure it out.
I have watched and I still don't really get it, but then again, I have no interest in learning that game, so yeah.
At first, I didn't have no interest in it, and I learned how to play it very quickly, and I got interested.
Yeah. Let's see.
Like,
What's the most expensive? You play Vanguard, Ian?
I played Vanguard when it first came out. I was just like, this game isn't for me. I think I invested like a total of like $20 into the game, like to be like completely honest, because one of my friends had like all the best decks at the time. So
I've spent like $100 in that game
that's like generally speaking, it's actually a pretty small investment.
on one deck.
Oh,
That's actually cheap.
That's still cheap because I've heard some of their decks go for like five, six, $700.
If
really?
it's if it's SP'd out. More, it's like if it's just triple rare, the most is like $300.
But then again, you can just as easily drop that much on a Yu-Gi-Oh deck too.
Yeah, but once we get the next set, no, once they get the new
Shaddolls
mechanic,
will be the big thing, yeah.
no, once Vanguard gets the new mechanic, which is Legion, one card is gonna be like every Legion is gonna be like $40.
That sounds ridiculous.
And
But then again, we spend like $70 on Exaton night, so.
here's the thing, here's the thing. There's a rare that's going to be going for $60. A pack rare, which is not that hard to pull, going for $60.
Wow.
$60?
Guys, I'll be right back. I got nature is calling my name. I'll
Yep,
be right back.
I'm saying like Vanguard's gonna be a money game soon.
I hope not.
Heck, if you think Vanguard's expensive, play White Shorts.
Like that's only expensive because of like fanboys.
Not just fanboys, they make effects pretty damn broken. Like, like if right now the current deck that just got released, Angel Beats, about a majority of it is banned already. Like, there's a lot of White Short stuff that can be scary. and I'm trying to build Angel Beats because I like the anime.
I can feel it. Like, I never really. I've heard from people that Weiss Schwartz is actually probably like the most complicated TCG out there. Like,
Okay.
just because of like how much like stuff happens during a turn and how many options you have,
Yep.
which I find is pretty cool. Like, decision trees in Yu-Gi-Oh are actually like much simpler than people like give them credit for. But like, I don't know.
I've been trying to pick up White Shorts, but it's so expensive. I would like to get signed
That-
cards at some of them.
That's my main deterrent from Weiss Schwartz. Like, it's just like.
Signed cards are my favorites. I'd probably buy signed cards just for my collection. To be honest, I would buy signed White Shorts cards just for my collection. Just so I can have it and be like, sweet, my favorite card I got signed. Or my favorite character. Oh my. I'm seeing all these signed cards and I remember how much they cost. They can be really expensive. I've seen signed cards go for $100.
That sounds like.
That's the cheapest. No, that's average. The most expensive I've seen is $200. And to be honest, I would kind of spend that kind of money if I had that extra money.
Okay, Misa back. What did I miss?
I'd rather just buy.
He was talking about how signed cards and Weiss Schwartz is very expensive, and I agree. And now I learned there are $200 Weiss Schwartz cards. So
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't even tell me about white shorts. I don't even want to talk about those things. Some of those cards look cool, but I don't. No, thank you.
I could have won a couple, honestly, but I regretted it in terms of bidding. I could have won them cheap bidding. I'm also trying to pick up dark. I've always wanted to get ulti dark arms.
Multi Dark Arm's pretty hot. I never owned one myself, but I mean they always look cool.
Expensive as heck, though.
Yeah.
They're like $30.
Yeah, they've been steadily going down.
Yeah, they're not that expensive.
I played with Insectors with a Secret Dark Arm Dragon at a regional because my friend lent it to me, and that was pretty fun.
I used to own a first ed secret dark arm.
Very cool.
Wow, the secret rares are for only 20. Wow.
Look
Yeah,
at the first ed ones.
It's not extremely expensive card anymore. Like, no meta decks play it. Like, not even like Insectors generally play Dark Armed.
Yeah, they take her out.
I just wonder though if in the upcoming, I mean, we know what our ban list is. We got Goyo back, which is awesome. Rhoda to 2, Formula to 2, Mirror Force and Deep Prison to 3. The thing I'm wondering though is in the October 1st ban list, what if that's going to be a lot bigger changes to it, or what they're going to do? That's one thing I'm curious about.
Might be subtle changes.
I really doubt that they'll hit too much. Like maybe they'll hit.
They're not going to do anything to hit Shadalls. We know Shadalls are going to be big, but they're not going to do anything to hit Shadalls.
They
Like,
might if it does really good on the first crack.
It would have to do explosively well, but the thing is, it's only going to have like 2 events. It's going to have YCS Toronto in September, and well, actually no, then there's a YCS I forget in Central or South America or Europe. So technically, it's got 2 YCSs, and that oh shit, what is it? Not
When is-
Comic Con, but the thing that goes on in August. Gen Con. It has a Gen Con.
When does the Duelist Alliance come out?
It comes out in 3 weeks.
Hmm.
Or rather, I should say the sneak peek is in 3 weeks.
I might pre-order
That's
some.
insane. Like, didn't we just have a set released?
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I take it back. It's a month away. It's a month away. From today, it's just about a month away.
That's still like an incredibly like quick turnaround. Like we just had like it feels like just now like with all of this from
Well, I mean, we just had the Lightsworn structure deck, and we know that had an impact on the meta.
Not that big, but it's had a.
Well, as far as sheer numbers, I think a lot of people were playing it at Nats, but not everybody can win with it. I mean, it's because it's an easy deck to counter, but a lot of people were playing it.
I think
got
it was
second-
like fifth
Go
or
ahead.
sixth played deck.
Oh, it wasn't?
It was around fifth or sixth highest played deck.
Oh, okay. So it's
It was that big.
never mind. And it's true, there was only 1,600 people at Nats. I saw something that said there was like 1,670 or whatever people.
I think the final number ended up being 1714 or something along those lines.
Yeah, but that's still a huge drop off from what it was last year. Last year in Chicago, they had like over 3,000 players.
That's because here's the thing.
Detroit. Nobody wanted to go to
Yes.
Detroit.
Yeah, like
You already answered the question.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's just for only 1,600 for 1,700 people for Lightsworn to be the 5th. I was predicting it would have been like first, second, or third, but
I think if I remember correctly, I think the highest played deck was Hat
Told ya.
by Girja. And then after that, it was, I think, Mermail.
I had a feeling Hat would have a big would dominate in numbers.
And then,
After all, the price did kind of decrease before Nats.
and it was already a cheap deck to make to begin with, so yeah, that is true.
No, but Sanctums before had were like, if I'm correct, 25?
They're still that.
Not anymore, they're 15.
No.
I
I
picked-
already looked. No, it's the Ignitions that are 15. The Sanctums are still 25.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the Sanctums were like 15, or 25 as well.
yeah,
And
I
now
picked
they're-
Sanctums at the event just because someone was salty. So, like, I just got a really good deal.
So you just took advantage of another player's misfortune. Clever.
I mean, he wanted to get rid of them, so I took them off his hands.
That's what I'm saying. Good.
Yep, basically. Like, I guess he was, like, not going to be playing the game, so he wanted
Or
to
just
get
not be playing that deck anymore.
Well, there are that is one effect of Nats, though. There's a surprising number of people that just like, oh, we're quitting the game after this.
Yeah.
Well, it's the salt effect.
I never believe people
That-
would do that.
The only person I know of that at last year's Nats, it was going to be his last thing, was Willie Sang.
Hmm.
What was his YouTube channel?
Like DZ Inferno or something like that?
Yeah, 3Z Inferno. Yeah, last year's Nats was going to be his last big event.
Yep. Because he quit the game.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. It's just I think it's more some of the politics in the game that was getting that caused him. Plus, he was just moving on with his life, expenses and stuff. But dude, he was probably the. I think arguably Willie Sang was one of the best players in North America. Period. Because I mean, he was top. I mean, he would top YCSs after YCSs, regionals after regionals. At almost everything he went to, he would top. He was really good.
Yeah, and he also
wasn't
just really good innovator as well. Like he
Mhm.
played a really interesting version of chain beat that actually got him to like top 16. I was just like, that's crazy. Like, who does that? Like,
Actually, if there was one player I would say who was the best, he wouldn't be it. It would be Gonzalez.
Caesar Gonzalez.
Oh, Caesar.
Yep, Caesar would by far be was by far the best player in the
Yeah, but
United States.
that was back in the way back in the day.
No,
Yeah.
but if he decided to play
Gonzalez
again,
plays anymore.
if
Oh, he does
decided-
play again.
I don't think he plays anymore.
I mean, if he decided to play again, oh my God.
That would probably be really good for the game if some of the original really good players from back in the day could jump in. I mean, they would make Billy Bragg, Jeff Jones, and Patrick Hoban seem like nobodies.
Yeah.
I mean, and Billy Brake is a good player. Jeff Jones is an amazing player. Alistair Albin's a good player. A lot of players on Team ARG are actually really good, but I think by comparison, there's still nothing compared to a lot of people in the heyday of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Gonzalez, the Bolito brothers,
Dale Bolito actually was playing at the event.
Paul St. Clair.
You mean Roy Sinclair?
Roy St. Clair, yeah.
I thought it was yeah, Roy Sinclair.
Roy St. Clair.
Also at the event.
He was?
Yeah.
I thought Roy was banned.
Well, he was there. I don't know if he was playing.
Who else was good?
Vincent Rage quit the stream.
What was his name?
Adam Korn was good.
Oh, he's the one that's banned.
Yeah, Adam's Corn.
No, yeah, but Roy St. Clair was also banned.
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't heard about his thing, so I don't know about him.
He was banned, but like bans aren't permanent. Because Steven Silverman was banned, but he was playing at the event.
Yeah, Steven Silverman used to be good.
I don't know. He's still pretty decent.
Oh, did you see Tyler Tabman at Nats?
I did not.
I already quit the game.
Oh, wouldn't surprise me considering after the embarrassment he was at the 2013 Nats. I mean, he had a round one feature match at the 2013 Nats in Chicago, and he took 20 minutes going to the bathroom, and they let him. I'm like, are you kidding me? It was ridiculous. Really? Yeah.
Dude probably had diarrhea.
Minute time extension?
I guess they like just paused everything.
The dude had diarrhea probably. Remember that.
Or like threw up or something.
It was a joke. It really was a joke. And he ended up losing anyways, I heard, so I don't know.
Yeah, like I saw him at last night's. Like we were actually like around the same table at some point, and he was just being a complete asshole to his opponent. So I was just like, I'm really, really glad that I'm not playing that kid.
Frazier Smith used to be good.
Frazier Smith is still really good. He was on the cusp or top 32 the event.
Did he top 64?
Something like that. I don't. Yeah,
what was
probably.
He playing?
What was Frazier Smith playing?
Hat.
I don't think he was playing Hat. I think he was playing a speed deck. Like, I'm thinking he was playing Sylvans, but he might have been playing something else.
It seems a lot of people from Team ARG were playing Sylvans or something to that effect.
Like, someone got them hooked on that. Jeff Jones was playing Cookie Meru, though.
And he fell just short of making the top cut.
Yeah, he lost his feature match in round 10, I think. So.
Ouch.
but it is Jeff Jones, one of the best players.
Yeah,
This
he
year.
made like Crusaders like $20 at the event. And I was just like,
Yeah, but you know Crusader went down, yeah?
yeah, it's like 12 or something now.
Let me check. Because I heard it went back down to its original price. Crusader, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, let me cut. Crusaders were 20, yeah? They went
Well,
back down.
yeah, they were at the event. Like, obviously, I didn't pick any up because I was just like, no.
They're
Because Clockaroos aren't bad, but they're too slow.
They just don't have.
Even with their new stuff, they're still too slow.
They're not too slow. They just don't have something that they can make that's like really powerful. Like Mermails can make like Leo, and that just kind of beats decks like literally single-handedly. And then like other decks also have like monsters that can make like a Dracosac or like a Big Eye. They're just really impossible, or a Felgrand, and like they're just like really hard to get around.
watch not Felgrand. The Quacking Rose stuff is gonna get a reprint.
Well, a lot of the Quackaroos, they came out during the Synchro era, so it wouldn't surprise me that they get reprints in 5Ds.
Perhaps. If they got some more support too, that'd be awfully nice. Like just like a boss monster that like didn't suck.
They don't need a
Well, yeah.
boss monster. They just need to control the living daylights out of you.
They can already do that with the rock monsters.
In the Rock Stun build, yeah.
Yeah, but the Beast Warrior one is actually better.
Yeah, but
They need an actual Quackaroo deck that uses like all the Quackaroo cards or can use them all. I think that'd be awesome if they made the archetype better instead of like saying, oh, Rock Stun or Beast Warrior or this or that or this or that. Something that you like Lightsworn. So Lightsworn uses all the Lightsworn or can use all the Lightsworn cards. Like can Quackaroo have a Quackaroo deck that can use all the Quackaroos.
that would take like some like godly support card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would take some amazing support, but I doubt they're gonna happen because though Konami print stuff to make stun decks, they really don't like stun decks.
They do like stun decks. They just don't like easy stun decks. Easy to play stun decks.
I mean, yeah, TGs was pretty easy to play. Like, it was one of my favorite decks of all time. Like, it was very simple.
Do you actually have a TG deck?
Not like made. I have like all the parts. Like, I have the Rush Rhinos, I have Skill Drains, I have all
for TG stun.
Yeah, like that was literally like one of my favorite decks to play.
Too bad you don't have Urnites.
I don't have Urnites.
Do you have
I have 2 damaged Urnites.
Are you willing to let those go?
What's up?
Are they playable?
Yeah, they're playable.
I might be willing to get those off of you. I need Urnites.
I really doubt that I'm going to be trading them.
Why? Are you willing to sell them?
No, trade or sell. Like, I actually am kind of interested in playing the deck. Like, all I need are Crusaders, and I can, like, play it.
And I actually do have a couple Crusaders.
Well, we're at an impasse, sir.
Yes, and neither of us will be budging.
Yep, basically.
Or here's what you guys could do: just give all your stuff to me, and then I'll re-divvy it out to you.
That sounds
AKA Davey languages, I keep it.
There you go. You go.
No, I don't care about the Quackaroos. I would just give it all to Ian.
Yay! Promise.
But in exchange, Frankie would get even better.
What?
Thunder Family.
I already have that.
Yeah, like, Kokimaru, like, I just like Diamond Core. That card is just really good.
It was what they were missing to make Quackimaru's a stun deck.
It looks like he's about to pass out.
Who? Frankie? No,
Vincent's
Vince.
camera's on.
Oh yeah,
No,
he looks tired as fuck.
Quick. I want those new cards.
I think that's gonna keep him off.
I want to know what
Well,
the
sure,
new ones
Jigglypuff
are.
likes riding over people's faces and slapping them.
No, but him. No, for him, it's gonna keep him up. Your invitation is not ready. You're
I want
not.
to know what the new cards are.
Jigglypuff.
Mm.
I don't know anymore.
Let's see what. I'll be right back in a few seconds.
And that's it. Time's up.
Make that
Man,
a
this
few
stream's been
minutes.
going on a while. Well, since Vince is about to pass out, you know what, guys? Thanks for watching the live stream. We're still gonna hang out afterwards for a while, but I'm just gonna end the stream. Anything you guys want to say?
Always make sure that you get your thing that they took with Exiton or 101 back, because they can just kind of walk off with it, and then you'll be very sad.
I don't have either.
Practical advice.
I don't have them, so.
Well, that's all good, folks. Peace out, YouTube, and have a wonderful rest of the week.
Peace out,
Stay
YouTube.
classy.